I want for Christmas is today. All I want for Christmas is to play. I'm dreaming of a fun Christmas with all the herd you wanna hang right here. Other options dashed with the hopes and dreams to laugh. I'm looking forward to a fun time with cheer.
Let's celebrate having some place to go for smiles, friendships, and fun things to say.
All I want for Christmas is today. All I want for Christmas is to play. I'm dreaming of a fun Christmas with all the herd you wanna hang right here. Other options dashed with the hopes and dreams to laugh. I'm looking forward to a fun time with cheer. Let's celebrate having some place to go for smiles, friendships, and fun things to say. All I want for Christmas is today. All I want for Christmas is to play. The herd is staying warm inside their barns with doors for some safety from the outside windstorm. Maybe watching the Heifers gain some scores. Let's celebrate having some place to go for smiles, friendships, and fun things to say. All I want for Christmas is today. All I want for Christmas is to play. Heifers and bulls are chatting to make each other happy. We may do some tattling, but it's all to keep the mouthpieces gabby. Let's celebrate having some place to go for smiles, friendships, and fun things to say. All I want for Christmas is today. All I want for Christmas is to play. I'm dreaming of a happy Christmas for the top heifer and the entire herd that moseys along. Their keyboards to start tapping and sidelines happen before too long. Yes, I'm dreaming of a happy Christmas with you and you. Friendly herd, we're all so glad you came by.
What's a soulmate?
Well, it's like a best friend, but more. It's the one person in the world who knows you better than anyone else. It's someone who makes you a better person. Actually, they don't make you a better person, you do that yourself, because they inspire you. A soulmate is someone who you carry with you forever. It's the one person who knew you and accepted you and believed in you before anyone else did, or when no one else would.
And here we are. Hello, everybody. Hi. Okay, I was just sending Sammy, and I was about to send Bobby a message as well to inform that, as Digger had mentioned previously, she would be off and with somebody. Sammy replied, "Damn it, Digger!" But she would be off doing something at the beginning of the evening, to which I said, well, that's not a problem. I asked if our co-host would be willing to step in, and she said she would. And so at this point, we should all welcome Miss Cynthia to the stage, because I hate the fact that they call it a stage. It's not a stage. But anyway, we welcome her to the stream. And the reason why is that she said, yes, she would be here to back up. And it's always better to banter off of somebody else. But have y'all met me? I can banter by myself. But hello, Miss Cynthia. How are you?
I'm doing great, and good evening to everybody in the chat.
And I love your microphone and the sound that it's coming out. It's perfect. Keep it up. You're going to become a real streamer.
One of these days. I'm still learning the ropes.
But so anyway, there it is. And again, Dig had said that she would not be here. I don't remember how long she said, but she said that she would be later. And I remember when the stream was over and we did a quick talk, she had started making the change saying, oh no, let's start at 6 instead of 7. And so I don't think she's going to be here until about 7 o'clock. Just saying, everybody. We love our digs. We really, really do. But we must go on. We went on before, didn't we? Hi.
Yes, we did.
Does everybody see him? I mean, oh yeah. I move the camera over and he looks down. He thinks I put something on the ground for him. But you know what I brought him? Because Auntie Cynthia demands I do it.
Here's your ice.
He happy camper him got his ice. Him's got his ice. So there we go. Okay. He doesn't have very many because after the power outage.
Oh, not again.
No. I had so much ice saved up in the fridge, the freezer, that I turned it off and forgot that it was off. Because what a concept. I forgot, right? So the whole thing here is he and I are sharing the little bit of ice. I just turned it back on today. So anyway, here we are in a nutshell. Let's see what we're doing. I'm on the wrong screen because I don't like having to turn my neck like that. I don't like it. Look at Ditto. He's just being so ice attentive. You'd think he hasn't had any ice in forever. Hey, I want to point out what Santa's sleigh in SoCal looks like, folks.
Oh, that is wonderful.
That is a SoCal sleigh in here in not very far from my house. It's a side by side. It's just saying. It's a lovely little side by side so that we can go to the dunes and to the desert and have a good old time. And then they just put some buckheads on it. You got to admit that's
cool.
Too much fun. So anyway, let's go ahead and hit some chats. And this is the thing, because I did not set a timer, and we'll have to remember it. But this is me saying, hey, remember to get your cutie patootie over to Diggers via the boarding pass, which is pinned up above. Like and subscribe before her stream closes, and that's the boarding pass to her land, to Diggerland. And I say, have a safe trip. And then after you get there, it's like, now I'm saying your boarding pass for your trip to Shinnyland, where chat will continue until the stream ends. Have a safe trip and enjoy your stay. Just do it back. So I don't know what happened, because I also did this over in the Rumble thing. Darn it. I don't know who's okay. This is me saying it. Okay, because my Rumble, I don't get to see my Rumble chats on stream because I let Digger be the primary Rumble account on my account. So I can see her Rumble, not my Rumble. So this is me saying your boarding pass for full Christmas Eve stream is here. Have a safe flight. Don't let any reindeer get you, because we're already looking at, hello, these guys be flying through the air with the greatest of, did I do that? So just be careful. I have not had any eggnog yet, but I'm getting started. MJ is here and saying, hello, Digger, see you later. And then says, MJ, hello, Shinny, see you later. Okay, MJ, we'll see you when you get here. That was at 3 o'clock this afternoon, because Fire Fairy's like, I'm making my rounds doing the likes, and then I'm flying back into the mainstream. MJ's like, wait, I'm third. Well, I don't count. So Cynthia, wait a minute. MJ was first. Cynthia was second. MJ's back to third. And then there is Cuz.
Wayne Swope.
You can come anytime you want. I did go ahead and put a link in there just in the event that you have forgotten your sign on for the good old UBTuby StreamYard thing. But we love you, honey. We miss you. Love you something fierce. But we're so happy. Your Christmas this year is what it's all about. What it's all about. I love it. And Cynthia's like, oh my God, Queen. See, I'm telling you, everybody loves. And then she's like, wait a minute, I can't spell.
I spelled her name wrong.
Did you really?
Yeah, I didn't go P-E. I went O-O-P.
Oh, got it. See, that's okay.
Oopsie.
I never say it right, and she forgives me. Bobby's like, I drank a bunch of eggnog. I understand. Okay. Now, I know that Sammy's the one that's been around and may not be communicating to Bobby appropriately, or vice versa. I'm not really sure. But I start getting God dang it, Shinny, why didn't we plan a stream and da-da-da-da-da-da-da? And we could have all made eggnog and just been drinking it all night. And it's like, we are streaming tonight, sweetheart. But see, and I loved this idea about we could all make eggnog in our various areas and drink it. Here's the problem, okay? If we all started drinking it on stream at the same time, Digger and I and you, Cynthia, would have 3 extra hours of drinking time when they were all done. This is just how my brain's going to do the drinking math, okay? If we start drinking their time at 9 p.m. and they start passing out at noon or at midnight or 1 a.m., right?
Right.
We have to keep drinking until midnight or 1 a.m. That's an additional 3 hours. Do you see where my math is coming from?
It's a good thing I stocked up on eggnog.
I'm just saying, girl, it's worth stocking up on, ain't it? To which you came along and said, yeah, well, I'm just starting with the eggnog. And then you're like, good evening, Bobby, and give him kisses and under the mistletoe. Supposedly it's Christmas tree, but we're going to call that one a mistletoe. And Bobby's like, there's other things involved. I huh? in the eggnog? Well, if it's green, just torch it. And then Bobby's like, good evening, Cynthia. What did you do down there?
Good evening, Bobby.
And MJ's like, hello, Cynthia. How is your day going? And that was at 6:03, so that we know that after saying see you later, he actually showed up just about on time. Bobby's like, damn it, Digger, I sent messages. To which I had to break the news. She departed. She left at 5:30 to go babysit a neighbor who's kind of in mourning, I guess. This is a hard time of the year for them. And they drink a lot during this time, so they babysit them. So she went to go hang out with the neighbor. I call it babysitting. I can't help it. It's just what I say. I need babysitting in February. So, Cynthia's like, MJ, things are going well. And Bobby's like, look at Ditto. He's so cute. Now he's laying down because he's so fat. He's tired. Oh, but wait. I might be able to show you because, he went to the lovely barber shop. Right. And
that's right. He just got groomed.
Right. And I mentioned that they put a bow on his butt and Digger thought I had lost my brain when I typed that. Okay. I didn't lose my brain. Now, photos don't do good backup or background without them being paid attention to. And I didn't want to pay attention to him today. But here is his bow. Now, it's not on covering his hoe because his hoe is covered by the brown spot right here. So the bow is right above the hoe in Ditter's potato. Okay. So I'm just saying there's all that. That'll teach you, won't it? Be asking me something. But no, because he's just so cute. And I just have to share every little aspect of him. Come on.
Now, does he like going to the groomer?
He's learning. He likes going, but then when he realized, holy shit, I'm being left, then he knows what's up. You know, but apparently because she's closed on Mondays, okay, but because of the holiday, she decided to go ahead and take some of her clientele who she really enjoys. Apparently she really enjoys him because she went ahead and said, hey, I'm going to make Ditto's visit on the 23rd. And I'm like, wait, what? And she's like, yeah, I know. It's normally my day off. I'm just going to go ahead. And she called them favorite clients. And I know that's not it. But, you know, and she goes, I don't want him to get, you know, mad at or anything because he's got this thick ball of undercoat that he's got
Now, does
going.
he have a scarf on?
Huh?
Is he wearing a scarf around his neck? What
Yeah,
is that?
he went to the barber shop and they gave him the scarf along with his bow. He really likes the scarves. He kept the other one on for the whole month. The Thanksgiving one. I tried to take it off and he was like, no, please leave that there. Okay, whatever. A little outdated, but you know, it works for me. So yeah, it's got bones. It's got red bones, green bones, candy cane bones. It's got all kinds of Christmas bones on it. So there we are. Snurk comes along and says, instead of a Yule log, we get licking pets. Exactly. And you know, don't let me go get more. Snurt, hold me away. I wanted to go get another kitty, and now I want to go get another puppy. And this guy here is not going to go for it. I'm just going to tell you. And Bobby's over there going, holy moly. Are you talking about the California sleigh, or are you talking about Ditto's bow? Because that was a few minutes ago. Now I can't remember what time it was. Oh. I'm buffering. I'm buffering. Cynthia,
Yeah, I just let you froze.
I know, right? But and when I do it, my whole body freezes. Do you notice that?
Yes, you went on pause.
It's like I really have to make it an effort to try and move my physical being too. Do you know about you know about side chat by now, right?
On the StreamYard?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Private chat. Okay.
I just realized I forgot something. There you go. It's normally Digger. I'm just saying Diggo. Wait, saying Ditter. Saying Ditto and saying Digger and having them both on my mind is very difficult because the words don't like me using them both. So anyway, again, Bobby came along and yeah, by the way, I did side chat. Bobby comes along and says, holy moly, into what I do not know, to which Bobby's like, Cynthia, sounds like all radio show hosty. I know her microphone does sound good now, doesn't it? Snurt's like, do fire fairies like ice? Well, she sure likes Ditto to have some. I don't know if she likes it.
I enjoy listening to him munch.
Get over here. You had to pick that up. Pick it up. Thank you. He dropped a piece and then he was going to look at me like I was going to be crazy. And Bobby's like, the shinny sleigh, laugh my ass off. That is seriously, shit like that is what we do out at the desert. Okay. He says, no, that's Shinny's sleigh. These words are not going to work for me today. It does not matter. It's just like me trying to type my name today. I couldn't type that for nothing.
It's a tongue twister.
Huh?
It's a tongue twister.
I'm having a day. I'm having a day. MJ's like, I see Shinny being more like, get your ass on board. This plane leaves on time. Exactly. I have waited and waited and waited for many of people. And I try to be very, very nice. And then I hit 55 and I'm like, you know what? If you can't figure it out, you now deserve my attitude. And oh my God. Seriously, driving out to the desert with another gal, Froggy, and I have a friend, and I had her go to the desert with me to go camping, and it was a thing, okay? And she wasn't showing up. Well, I just assumed that, she was on her way after being at the store, to which finally I get in touch with her, and yet no. Oh, okay. Let me. Whoops, sorry, I'm just gonna move my streams all over the place because I'm special like that. You go into the YouTube, as if you're going to watch the YouTube stream, and grab it up off of the top, on the address bar, and it'll.
I have it on my tablet where you can share it. Is that what you want me to share from?
I don't think you can do that, can you?
Actually, if I remember correctly, you can go into Discord.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's not worry about it. I'll go throw it in the 2 or 3. Yes, folks, I forgot to throw the stream link in a few of the Discords. And Digger normally does it for us. That's her part of us getting ready, because I do everything else. And well, I forgot. I totally forgot, because you know what? Digger's not here. And I don't know that she threw it in. I don't know that she didn't. So I thought while I was talking, just maybe I could get Cynthia to do it, but this is something I'm going to have to teach her how to do as well.
Yeah, I've got some things I still need to learn.
Oh yeah,
and you're a good teacher.
There's a lot. So just so that you know, there's a lot. Meme channel. You know what? When I left everybody's Discord, I haven't really tried to get back into any of them. Really, I'm okay. Not getting back into any of them. I never got kicked out of a Discord, folks. Never, ever, ever. Contrary to the lies that have been put out there, don't all these no penis little pieces of shit just wish that I had, but I haven't. But I left all of them, and just yesterday, this morning, I don't know, just in the last couple of days, 2 of them, I decided, okay, I need to ask for a link, and I got 2 of them. Christmas Eve stream going on now. So here's what we are. We already know this was on the sly, and we know that there was a lot that was being done sideways and all that other good stuff. So one more grift yourself. Christmas Eve stream now a showing. Click the link below. There we go. Okay. Hi.
I listen to you type, and I wish I could type like that.
Oh, I'm so much slower than I used to be. I'm so much slower than I used to be. It's terrible bad. So anyway, as I was saying, yeah, she shows up finally at my house. She hasn't gone to the store. The only thing I was doing was what I was doing, all of the gases, all of the absolutely everything else, and the driving and doing everything. All she had to do was spend approximately $30 for 2 days worth of food for 2 people. That's $30, probably more than what the thing really was, right? She shows up at my house. No, she hasn't gone to the store yet. She thought we were going to go together. I work all day. I had to get the trailer ready. I had to attach the trailer to the truck. I had to make sure everything was secure and prepared. I had to make sure that we had water in the trailer. I had to make sure that we had gas in the vehicle and gas in the generator. Wait, what? You also want me to
Go shopping?
Why wouldn't I fucking go alone? Especially when I said we're going to leave at such and such time, right? So she fucking dicked around and made us leave an hour and a half later. Let me share with you why I get a feather up my ass. And again, MJ, remember, you set this story off. This is why I love chat, because you don't know what ripcord you might pull, right? So here's the lovely fun of it. I'm finally, because I've got the trailer attached to my truck. Do you really think I want to park the fucking trailer in a grocery store parking lot? Because
not on the day before Christmas. No.
Well, this wasn't the day before Christmas.
Well,
but
the holidays.
You know, there was something going on out at the desert. But no, she's a fucking moron. Okay, and so anyway, I'm like, fine, just get in and I will drive you over to the grocery store, and you're going to have to go to the grocery store while I stay with the dog and the truck and the trailer, because I have to take in my unit, I have to take 8 parking spots, and I know how people feel about that shit, right? So she goes in, she finally brings her very slow moving ass out. And when she gets out, there's water in here you don't want. Right?
Right.
Her eye too. But so when she gets out, now I have to put all the shit in the refrigerator in the trailer, right? So I climb into the trailer and she looks at me like, well, you didn't take the food with you. Go over to the cart, the shopping cart, push the shopping cart over here to the fucking door. Hand me the bags. It's not rocket fucking science, because I'm not a fucking scientist. So okay, fine. She knows me. I start getting everything put away and everything, and she goes and climbs into the vehicle. Do you know what's still sitting where it was? The shopping cart.
The shopping cart.
This is how I know when people have figured out a way through life with very little energy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I lock up the trailer, and I'm putting the stairs up to the trailer, and I'm like, hey, the cart's not putting itself away. Is there a particular whistle or something you use for it? And she said, what? And I said, the cart. It's still here. When I pull off, it's going to grab the trailer and do damage. And she said, oh, I didn't know. And she gets out, and finally I get her to put it away, right? Okay, so she puts it away, gets in. Now we're driving. We're an hour and a half late, okay? Just wait for it. We drive through the town I'm in. We drive up to Santa Isabel. We make a 90-degree left turn through Santa Isabel. We're going up by the reservation where you can buy your pot and your weed and all that other good shit. And all of a sudden, there's fucking snow coming down on me.
What's this?
A couple of years ago.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, "Ugh, are you kidding me? I knew this. I knew this is why I set the time that I wanted to be out. I wanted to be in front of the storm. I knew it. Okay. So now I go ahead because I think it's pretty cool, right? I love to take when they're the big fluffy. I love to take video of the big fluffy things. So I'm like, here is my phone. Can you record it? I don't know how to do that. So I start the recording. I'm doing it live, right? I'm doing it live, and I go to hand it to her, and she's aiming it at her feet. I do not have patience for morons or brain dead zombies. I really don't. I just don't. And I'm sure you've discovered that yourself. When you're not at the easy level, I will get very short with you. You will remember not to do that twice around me, right? You know that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yes,
great.
I do.
So I ask her for the camera back. I am driving through the snow, pulling my trailer, holding my camera while I'm live, and getting all of this bullshit from her on stream. Okay. I can't believe it. So anyway, then I'm cruising along, and I've got all this. And I start looking at, because now there's an 18-wheeler in front of me. I have the advantage of when snows first fall, I'm normally following an 18-wheeler. So not a problem. Okay. And much like the other 18-wheelers, the tire marks go away. They're gone. But as I'm holding this and trying to communicate with Twiddle D over there, she's D and dumb both. I look and I see these tire marks going all over and then over to the other side. And there is this guy who's got his family van, stuck in a ditch head first. Now he is out looking at it without a problem, but it's snowing on him. So I'm live and I'm like, okay, here's where we are approximately, guys. If somebody can call a tow truck and get him help, I don't think he's going to have service here. Most people don't. I'm lucky in the old lady service I had that I did. So then I look up and there are no 18-wheeler trucks. I don't know where the 18-wheeler went.
Oh,
But he
no.
wasn't in front of me anymore. So cruised along and just got to the desert. But yeah, no, there's a reason. Get your ass fucking on board. Sit down. Seats upright. Little serving plate. Freaking throw it outside. Behave. Shut up or get out and walk. You're right, MJ. Yeah, that does sound like me, because we are going to leave on time. Because I'm done being nice. Does that all make sense?
Yes, it does.
Good. I'm trying out my modified ungoogled Coronium, and so far everything works flawlessly. You know we're going to have to do all this verbally to talk, right? Because I'm looking at all these PCs going, you or your brother are going to have to teach me how to install. And then Bobby's like, Queen, what? Where? Yeah, she popped in, she said hey, and she laughed. Squaw Bob's here saying, Cynthia is our lovely co-host tonight because Digger might be sloshed. No, she's not getting sloshed. She's making sure that somebody else doesn't get overly sloshed. Do you see how this is? It's kind of hard for the bar. No, because I worked at a bar. No, those bartenders got sloshed right along with everybody that we tried to make sure didn't get sloshed. Erase that thought. And then Bobby's like, no, we knew there was a stream. I was saying just making it. I'm saying that making it would be fun. Making the eggnog would be fun. But again, if you guys die out at 1 a.m. and we can't die out until 1 a.m., we got 3 extra hours on the drinking of it. Do you see where that's going, Bobby? You'd have a lot of clipping material. And then I don't know what you're talking about. Just drink the ding dang eggnog, woman. I'm always drinking the ding dang eggnog. I really am. Just not very fast tonight. And then he laughs. And Bobby's like, I'm still yelling at Digger currently. Good for you. And being nice isn't an excuse. She will receive abuse regardless. Yes, I would expect nothing less. But wait, why? I don't know why. Why does Ditto get a bow on him? It's on his hip. It's not on his ass. But she just thought he's so cute that he needed a bow, and she tied it onto his hair. And I'm afraid to untie it because, that's not fair. And then Bobby's like,
flip it off.
I don't want to clip it off. No, I'll let it grow off. And then when it gets hanging, then I'll do it. And then Bobby's like, to be frank, Shinny, if you're not there, how is Ditto going to know what to think? Because he's really smart. He is really frigging smart. I can't even, he'll go get people to come to me. He's really smart. And if you pick up like a hairbrush or a rake or something, he knows, no, I know what you're doing. No, goodbye. And he'll go out the back door. He'll go out the back door and he'll stand there for an hour after you set it down because he's not going to let you touch him with that brush. Not gonna.
He doesn't like to be brushed.
No. He's got very, very delicate skin. He feels things like, just he got his first spanking the other day. Okay, because he as I was walking out the door, he pushed out past me and then went out into the front yard or into the street and sat and waited and goes, I'm not going into the yard until you get the leash and either take me for a drive or take me for a walk. I'm not going to do it. I'm not doing it. I'm going to stay right here. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it, you little shithead. So I ended up after 20 minutes and a bunch of slammed doors going ahead and getting the leash. I know I could have avoided a whole lot of crap, but no. So I went ahead and because I had to come around because I was parked on the wall. So I had to come around to get him, and I come around and I get him. And then I climbed up the wall. That pissed me off. That's probably why I got the spanking. But anyway, so we get to the door, and normally I take his leash and harness off at the door. But I know if I do that, he's going to run back out to the street and go, nope, bullshit. You didn't do what the bargain was. I let you put the harness on me, and I understood that meant we were going to go for a walk. So no, you ain't doing that shit again. We'll go for a walk together without the harness. I know what he's thinking. I totally know what he's thinking. So he looked at me as I was going to unleash him, and I went, no, you're bad. And he's like looking at me as if to say, really?
Big deal.
I got what I wanted. And I took the end of the leash, right? And I went, and you would have thought I killed him.
Oh, no.
And it was just that hard. And I was just like, oh my gosh, that's the first spanking he ever got. I spanked the wall, and he used to yelp like I was killing him, right? Because he was on that end of the yard, and I would just take the wall and just smack it down, right? And and the neighbors looked over because they all thought I was abusing my dog. And when they looked over and they saw me hitting the wall with my shoe, which he had chewed up, and I'm hitting the wall with my shoe, and he's all the way over there yelping, and I'm about done, and my neighbor says, no, can you do that one more time? I need her to see this. Because she was over there really seriously thinking that no, you got to stop her. She's going to kill him. And then it took her a little bit longer to navigate over the fence. And I did it. And she's like, oh my God. And now nobody is worried that I am abusing my darn dog, but I don't mind if they think so, as long as they step in before I do. Do you see? I'm that person, because I would never. It hurt me to just take and on him the other day, but he knows now that he's not supposed to do that.
Yeah. Did he yelp?
No, he just came in the house and pouted.
Oh,
Yeah, his ego. I'm not the one in charge. That's the way that it's. Look, I'm the one who's trying to think. The dog, he's got a brain. I'm the one with the one brain cell. Come on, Bobby, you've met me, you know that. And then Bobby's like, the scarf I understand, but the bow on his is just odd. Well, it's on his hip. And then Bobby's like, damn, actually, I want you to translate that last message. What did I do wrong? I did translate it.
now will the cat use it for a cat toy? The bow?
No, the cat
No?
thinks he's a dog. No,
So he's looking to swat the bow like a toy.
no,
Cool.
no. The cat thinks he's a dog, so he doesn't play with things like that. Although he is starting to bring his fresh meals in lately, so it's not the first time I've had a cat do that. But yeah, the scarf I understand, but the bow on his it's just odd. Didn't I translate that last message well? And then he's like, Shinny.execute, unhandled exception, 0 times a whole bunch of zeros. 1337. I don't know what that means, but it sounds
I don't either.
adorable. and Bobby's like, Diggo, exactly. And it's hard. It's hard because I'm mixing up the two names. Do you see? And then it's dinner. Exactly. See, you're getting it now. Hello, Miss Nicola. How are you doing? And oh, Nicola says she did. It's in Discord. Digger did it. Look at her. She's so good. I just assumed that she had her in real life stuff done and didn't put it in. Thank you so much. Well, look at
Thanks,
me now.
Nicole.
A little late to focus back up. AP is like, hey, y'all. Hey, AP. How are
Hi,
you?
AP.
And welcome to both Nicola and AP. Merry Christmas Eve. And then Nicola's like, wait, stop it. One of our people have died and you're starting, huh?
Huh?
I'm not sure if that one was here. I'm not sure, Nicola, that's here. I mean, I know who one of our people is. Bobby's like, Cynthia, you think Shinny is fast? You should hear me type. Exactly. Bobby would kick my butt in typing in a heartbeat. But when Bobby gets older and the fingers start getting more and more crooked and all that other good stuff, and then the power to push the keyboard around, you got to remember, I came from old typewriter days where they didn't move around either. So,
I would dislocate my pinky on those typewriters.
Oh, on the heavy ones, on the heavy
Yeah.
typewriters? I hate the wood ones. Yeah, no, those worked for me. The keyboards that I move all over the place and I don't know where it went. And then I look up and I go, oh crap, I don't know what those words were. I try and decipher the words. It's annoying. And Bobby's like, I'm sorry, but that was my computer speak. That was not me doing an Indian accent, Bobby. I promise. I know they were very similar. MJ's like, that's the way I see Shinny. Yep. Blowing a fuse. Laughing my ass off. Well, but see, I try to be nice until people just start being a pain in my ass. And it's like, there are reasons why, especially when you're somebody else's guest. And I'm a communicator, so I'm going to tell you very specifically what needs to and what needs not to be done. If you don't understand any of it, if I start speaking a different language to you, then just say, well, wait. So am I going to the store while you're at work and loading the trailer and doing all that? Or am I coming to your house and then we are going to the store together? That would have been a good question, right? But she left her place, which is an hour away, to come to my place when she was supposed to be at my place. look, it's explainable. You're explaining to me the reason why you don't have a job, because you always left home when you were supposed to show up. See where that's going? Mr. Beat, Merry Christmas, sweetheart.
Hello, Mr. Beat.
And then MJ's like, I hate being late. Well, MJ, I might buy another trailer. And when I do, feel free to come out and go camping with me. Just show up punctual and preferably with all your belongings. Because here's another thing. I've had somebody go out with me who I don't know what the fook he was thinking. I guess he thought I was going to stop and buy him clothes and all that other good crap. You know, it's bad enough that I bought the food for him and his 2 kids. Okay. He showed up with nothing, no clothes, no sleeping bag, no cots, no anything.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Well, I made him and his son sleep outside anyway. Hey, man up, bitch. I've been sleeping out in worse weather than this. Your daughter's lucky she's getting to stay inside. See where this is going? I don't know how people just show up and expect somebody else to. We're going for 2.5 days. You're not going to bring clothes. You're not going to bring a pillow. You're not going to bring a sleeping bag. You're not going to bring a cot. Luckily, I had things in the trailer, but I'm just like, what if I didn't? What if I wasn't one of those Boy Scouts?
Yeah, that's Boy Scouts. Mm-hmm.
You know, what if I wasn't one of those? What if my folks didn't say, shit happens, be prepared, right? Then your ass would have been sleeping outside getting sandblasted, and me would have been inside my RV laughing my ass off. Just saying. So I appreciate people who hate being late. I hate it. And Bobby's like, no, Digger is getting sloshed. And Linda's like, Merry Christmas Eve, Digger. Oh, and thank you very much for reminding me about that. Just going to say, I am supposed to be turning off Digger's chats, and I sucked at that. Can you tell? So, should I do it? I mean, okay, I'm going to play an outro. Look, did everybody hear the intro? I don't know. Did everybody hear the intro?
That was really nice.
I really liked that song. So, okay, wait. I'm going to get to Bobby's Indian statement, and then I'm going to play the outro for Digger's thing, and then we'll go from there. Nobody type anything. And Bobby's like, 1 a.m. is when your streams usually end. That's my point. But if we're having to but we get 3 hours longer drinking time. Don't try and confuse me. And then Linda's over here saying, Merry Christmas Eve, Shinny, Cynthia, Bobby, and MJ. Merry Christmas Eve, Linda. I hope that you're having a beautiful evening. MJ's like, hello, Linda. Glad you're here. And Linda's like, I was at the Christmas candlelight service. Oh, cool. See, I haven't gone out to anything. I really haven't. Bobby's like, I won't be using a keyboard. I'll just integrate my brain into a terminal. Okay, Elon. We get it. Don't do that. Don't do that. MJ's like, arthritis sets in. I'm saying it has to. And then Bobby starts laughing and says, yeah, Indian. And then he goes, not even. If you want me to confuse you, you know damn well I can't. You know that ain't a problem here. And I know that it's not a problem for me to get confused. Okay, so here's the thing. Everybody, nobody go away. There's only 4 people here, but that's okay, cool. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to play an ending, tonight's ending for Diggers, and then I'm going to start the opening again because I didn't get to hear it because I was doing things. So everybody.
You were arguing with Alexa over the light in the kitchen.
Oh, is that what I was doing? Only who knows? So anyhow, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and play it out and then play the intro. Y'all have approximately 3.5 minutes to go get your eggnog, go to your restrooms, go get your topics thought up, and let's do some chat talking. So everybody over on Diggers, if there are people over there on Diggers, there's going to be links. Make sure that you use them over to the Shinnyland streams, because we have Diggerland and then we have Shinnyland, and we run Diggerland for a little bit, and then she wants to shut those down and everybody move over to Shinnyland. So we overran it. Okay. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do it now. So everybody take your boarding passes and show up over at Shinnyland. We're going to play the exit, the thank you for Diggers, and then we're going to play the intro back for mine. Meanwhile, I'm slowly going to be shutting down Diggers streams. I need time. Here we go.
Thank you for enjoying us. Thank you for making us enjoy our days. If it weren't for you, chat, we'd do our thing together, but quietly. Oh yes, we can talk for hours without realizing time has passed. Have you met us? But you are why we are as. We want to thank you for making that happen. Wandering around the ranch, looking for the right shade tree to kick back under. Wouldn't be the same without you, chat. You, chat, are why we were here. We want to thank you for